forgot how to get.
Maybe.
You cannot play Michael Jackson without moving. That's just a given. You cannot play a good Michael Jackson groove and not want to, get on in there with it. You can't do it. Even one of Mike's slow jams, you still gonna end up doing some swing, some moving, something. You gonna end up doing something.
All right, Chica.
Am I back? We back now?
No, you.
That's okay, because we're already live on Instagram while I was talking.
Oh my
God. We're back, you guys. We are on segment 2 of Something to Talk About Monday, which is up today is October 26th, 2020.
Ain't gonna be no Halloween.
Well, people still gonna go out and do what they want to do for Halloween. I'm just saying.
I know.
I'm just saying. And if you all notice, there's a little Halloween candy. But I want y'all to eat the hell up out of it because I want it gone real soon. Because if not, this is what I keep doing. I will go to the bowl, grab a couple more pieces, and then I throw up a couple pieces in my bag when I leave that. So I'm gonna need that.
Well, look, I'll help you. I'll take a handful and stick it in my purse.
Well, I didn't say take it all damn minute today, but before the week is over this week, I needed to go.
Because at why you needed to go?
Yeah, because
it's over there.
Oh, I knew that. That's why I knew Dante was gonna help me out anyway. Yeah, I knew that.
Y'all just assumed that I was gonna eat candy when I ate my candy for the day. I got areas at the house, so did you forget?
It doesn't matter. Anytime you go in another space and somebody got candy sitting there, people always grab some. So that was the idea of me putting it out there anyway. But I said, help a sister out and eat the damn candy.
That's y'all idea. What you said, I'm gonna be the one who eat.
Well, you went to enjoy it, but I want to me and Brandon put a hefty little dinner and help with Brianna.
Yeah,
we can put a hefty little dinner in ourselves anyway.
Them daggone Twizzlers is addicting.
I like the Jolly Rancher suckers. They don't give me that many of them.
No.
And I like the little sour things.
No, forget the sucker. It's them daggone Twizzlers, and these like the chunky Twizzlers too.
But yeah, you eat those because I can take or leave those.
You bite them and then they kind of like break apart because they like to pull apart.
But get that Jolly Rancher sucker, I get like about 3-4 licks off of that, and that bad boy gone. So that's why
you go here and you go.
And it's gone. So that's the whole purpose of. I said, let me find the smallest bag of candy that I can. I was in Target. I said, let me find the smallest bag of candy that I can because if they had all of the Snickers, the Butterfingers. Lord help me if I bought the little Butterfingers, it was gonna be a problem. I said, I'm not even buying these out the store.
Oh wait, let me tell you how bad it is. Like I'm gonna have to go into the store and do like a video of like all the candy that is left in these stores.
Unbelievable! It's a whole lot of.
I went in Target and I'm walking down. I'm like, oh my word!
Now here's my thing. The pandemic been going on. I'm sorry, the pandemic been going on since March. So could you all have adjusted your orders before I what is it? When they start putting Halloween stuff in September?
Yeah, that's a whole bunch of candy.
That's a slew of candy.
Y'all gonna be selling candy to the New Year.
Well, think about it. You have Thanksgiving, so people always have the candy bowl for Thanksgiving.
And here's the bad thing is they gonna
I might have to add some.
They gonna put this stuff on like 75% off. After Halloween,
that is not gonna be good.
So you ain't gonna have no choice but to buy. Cause you're like, oh, this is like $1 a bag.
And don't get the one. Don't let me find the bag with the Whoppers in it. If I get the Whoppers, I love the little Whoppers.
I've seen that one. No, they got.
What else in there? They got.
It's a whole bag. It's like strictly Whoppers. Mm-hmm. It's a whole bag of Whoppers, and the bag is like this computer.
Yeah, no,
I used to go to my candy store.
No, if I get that, I will walk and eat about 5 little Whoppers back to back until my teeth start to hurt. So there's no point in me buying that madness because on top of it, I'm slimming down and trying to and getting cuter So the chocolate is not gonna help. So the candy in general not helps. And every time I eat a piece of that candy that I got right now, I'm like, damn it, this all going to the freaking hips.
Go stand up and let everybody see you.
They can't see me just yet. If you've been watching me and follow me on Facebook, then you can tell the difference. You looking at me from
I can get on some of the videos I look at on YouTube.
Oh yeah, because I admit I've been a chunky lady all my life. So at this particular juncture of my life, I'm working on going opposite. I'm beautiful regardless.
This is the thing. Like everything is all jacked up this year. Cause think about it. You got the pandemic, so that's COVID weight you putting on. Because you've been quarantined.
I'm trying not to get no COVID weight. I got enough of regular weight.
Unless you go out. Then on top of the quarantine weight, then you got the holidays coming up.
Yeah, that's gonna be a
Man,
problem.
people gonna come out of January looking like roly-poly-olies.
Well, I
That
can
depends on what you eat. Though.
it don't matter because when you cook holiday food,
I'm gonna indulge in some holiday.
you right exactly. I usually don't cook. Well, I try not to cook with all of the added fat additives. I try not to do that.
I have to find a carrot cake to make that's not super fattening, but still flavor.
I'm gonna need, cause you know what it is. Now think about it. Remember I bought that cake the other day, the chocolate cake, and it's sugar free, but I don't even mix the sugar in it.
I'm
That's
gonna have
the
to
thing.
use something else besides like sugar, cause
Bro, you can't be messing up my carrot cake, dude. I'm gonna be real
Well, it's sugar
offended.
substitute that's more healthy and it's
I need
Yeah,
my
but
carrot
see,
cake to
but
be
see, she
full.
don't have an
it's gonna taste like you won't even know the difference.
I'm gonna have to do something. Cause I'm like,
Maybe if you do it, don't tell me you do it, and then when
Yeah,
I taste
I
it,
don't say.
I won't know.
cause
But I will say,
all this weight ain't gonna be good for people.
because I will say this. I never knew that really a sugar-free cake could taste like that, but that chocolate is the slice is the bomb.
And you
now,
will
keep in mind, I still got pistachio muffins too. So.
And over here, don't make them meatballs, okay?
Oh, I think I was thinking about my Thanksgiving menu, and I'm thinking that I am gonna do those meatballs.
No.
I'm thinking that they usually put people to sleep, but they
We
are like
were
the
all
best meatballs.
asleep.
Hi, Bobby.
I was on
Bobby
one
Slim.
that loved it. I'm like,
We were all asleep. When my dad was like, he was on the couch sleep. I was on the other couch sleep.
I gotta remember, you know,
My fiance was in the chair sleep.
those meatballs. I did.
Yes.
I did. I did it with pork and veal.
He was sitting in front of the TV. He did this.
I used like 3 or 4 different types of meat.
No. And
They were damn good. And
then she put me this white sauce. Then she gave some mashed potatoes. She was trying to do a scene. I ain't
no, that
playing.
white sauce did me wrong.
I ain't playing. I'm not playing with you this Thanksgiving. Don't do that.
yeah, I think I'm gonna do
White
the
sauce
meatballs.
did me wrong.
No, don't you do that.
I think I'm gonna, because since they're talking about it, I think I'm gonna do the meatballs alone. Because normally on Thanksgiving I don't usually do the typical turkey and dress, because I save that for Christmas.
Look,
so I'll usually do something different for Thanksgiving.
I'm gonna make a lasagna to counteract that, because I'm not to be bothered. Okay. When I tell you all, y'all gonna laugh at the whole house was asleep.
Well,
From the
I
den
never denied
to
that.
the
I can
living
give a cook on.
To the bedroom. The whole house was asleep. And I'm not
never
talking about that little nap after because you full. I'm talking about you wake up in your drool.
And and then while y'all still at it, then you woke up and say you wanted some more. So when y'all woke up, now one thing I will say, I didn't have any leftovers with the meatballs.
You ain't never lying.
Those meatballs were gone.
They were.
Either the next day or the same day. The meatballs was like they were gone.
The meatball was this fat.
Yeah, they were
She
nice.
got some white sauce, and then she gave you some creamy mashed potato. She knew what she was doing, and it was all hot. So you just scarf it down. Then 5 minutes after, you're like, oh snap, I'm fading.
That's the thing. And then you know what I thought about today too? You know how I love my Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade? It's not going to be any of that. So even when I'm cooking, I don't have the Macy's Parade to watch.
It will be virtual.
How the fuck? That ain't the same for me.
You just say we're gonna curse the FA and the Bible.
Oh, but I didn't say the whole thing. I didn't say I said.
But we know what you meant.
But I didn't say it. Damn it. Damn is in the Bible, okay? If I'm going to curse, I'm going to use it. I know I was going to tell him, he can roll on. He can roll on back to the candy bowl and bring me back a Jolly Rancher sucker when we were going to break. I was going to yell at them to bring me that, but since he came back with the Twizzler, the way they're talking about the candy bowl, he gonna roll on back in there and grab me a Jolly Rancher sucker.
That's if it make it back.
Okay, you guys, thank you for tuning in on IG, talking to us today. We're gonna get right back into we got off into the Thanksgiving because that's the next holiday coming up after Halloween. And do you consider Halloween? I don't consider Halloween a holiday.
I don't do it.
Because we don't do Halloween, so
I'm not big.
yeah, we don't do Halloween.
Let me just say that before you get into it, we got 6 minutes. Let's
Okay.
get into this. There are some sick, twisted people in the world because they really like Halloween.
They really get into Halloween. They
do the whole Walking Dead thing.
Yeah, I can't.
I'm not into Halloween.
Yep.
I'm over
They
in
put
Chicago.
those these.
And you go Lincoln Park, they got the big pumpkin patch and people all around. I will say this much. I will go to the pumpkin patch and I might do a haunted house. That is the extent of my Halloween.
Drive by a haunted house.
But the whole
The whole dressing up thing, yeah. So I don't do Halloween.
Yeah.
And so I will do the candy. That's all I'm gonna say. Trick or treaters. I'm interested to see how some people in some neighborhoods are going to if they're going to let their kids trick or treat, how they're going to distribute the candy.
Well, I know this much.
I would say this.
I know this much. In Orland Park, which is where I work at, they're doing a drive-through trick or treating. So basically, you stay in your car, and they got the candy, and they put it in a bag, and they have on gloves, and they're handing out the candy. So
well, you know, people they had started this trick or trunk treat something. What is it? Well, people would have
trunk treat.
Well, people have stuff in the trunk and you can go by and kids can get the stuff out the trunk. Trunk
or treat.
I take the drive-through trick or treat.
Here's that thing. You know what? Now, back in the day when I was a kid, when my parents, what my mother used to do is that my mother would do major Halloween parties. And so, like, me and my cousins, everybody would come over. We would have all the games, at home and things like that. So, because my mother, even back then, did not believe in letting kids go out and trick or treating. So we always had big Halloween parties.
And let me tell you, I had those when I was a kid, and
I did do that.
And when I was little, I went to the best thing is if you around the Auto Mall.
Oh yeah.
That is the best thing ever because they had tons of candy. As you trying to get rid of it, I would go out for an hour. My bag would be this full.
Yeah, and you know what? I see the girl did work me. I see we always knew we would go to the Auto Parkway. We used to live in California, so we always go in Escondido.
And you just walk.
And you just walk from dealership to dealership to dealership, and you would just get loads of candy. And I used to you were real cute. The cute little costumes. Yeah.
Yeah, like what I used to do, but the whole going out and
going door to door.
And then and then as I got older, I would only go trick or treating because I had my little cousins, and so I would have to go walk with them.
And then as you got older, then I started doing like the home Halloween parties. And so then even when your younger cousins, like some of my friends, their little kids, they would come over. Remember how we would set up the haunted house and stuff?
We set up the haunted house, and then we had the pinata. And nothing ever cared because the kids, they didn't even care about the haunted house. They didn't want the pinata.
And they beat the shit out of the pinata.
One year they beat the pinata, so they beat it off the ceiling.
It sure did. It popped up. I said, yeah, it sure did. It popped up.
Busted open.
Yep. What was the one year that it fell down and it still didn't bust? And so we literally had to take the thing and it was beating the pinata on the ground.
No,
because it literally would not break.
Right, and then one of us picked it up and went, bling, and it cracked open. Those are the best parties, though.
Yeah, see, I would say the best parties are Halloween parties. With really close friends and families. To me, those are. And
especially during the pandemic.
Yep.
You do something like that.
It's just that you got to get swabbed. If you go to a Halloween party, I suggest you get swabbed first. If somebody invites you to a Halloween party, so know your status before you go to somebody's house.
Right.
And maybe pass on something. So if you're going to do that, go get your swab done.
And even if you don't do,
and then still keep your mask on. Keep your mask on. We're getting back into our conversation. So one of the things I was going to talk about today was talking about people wearing their masks and how people are getting so violent now about they're getting so belligerent. I mean, just as outrageous to being belligerent to other people about wearing the mask. And here's my thing. I said the longer you wear the mask, you get used to it after a while. Because it is normal when I'm out. But when I'm out, if I remember, I can keep mine on for like a good hour straight. And then I was like, oh, I can take this off for a minute because I'm not around anyone. So at that point, then I can take my mask off and I can get a breather. But I only take mine off when I'm not around other people.
I will say this much: I take it off in the car.
Oh, absolutely.
In the car.
Absolutely.
Now some people you see they have it on the car. Now,
I see that too. I was like, well, ain't nobody in the car with you. Why are you driving on with that mask on?
Right, and they say, well, somebody in the passenger seat. Yeah, but still, that's high.
Yeah.
But either.
Well, that ain't because you know what? When I met, because when I last weekend with my sister, and so I was riding with her, and I both had our masks on, sitting side by side each other. So and that was okay.
And
I think the longer you have, you get used to it.
And like Cam, he was riding with me, and I had mine right here, and he had his on.
Right.
So he got to the point. He said, "Can I pull this under my nose?" I said, "Pull it under your nose. I don't want your mama to beat you, so put it under your nose."
Yeah. So then Tamara Hall was interviewing one lady today.
We got a minute.
And she was at I'm going to a Starbucks, and the young guy, 24 years old, he said, "Ma'am, you got to have your mask on." Well, she went ape on the man, and then so Tamara said, "I was gonna have you know, you all coming here, maybe you wanted to apologize, whatever. But she said, but the woman, she said, I guess she made a smart comment,
Well,
and that's when Tam. No, this is a white woman, and that's when Tamara told her. She said, the woman, she said, well, what were you trying to prove about, you know, being that way and being irate, and then taping the guy?